Hello and welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoy this story. I'm going to try and upload a new story each day. The Phantasmal Pages. Once upon a midnight dreary, in the dimly lit corridors of an antiquarian bookstore, there existed a collection of rare tomes that whispered tales of the macabre. Among these dusty volumes, none held a more ominous reputation than a leather-bound relic known as the Phantasmal Pages. It was said to be a cursed book, a gateway to a realm where the boundaries between fiction and horror dissolved into a nightmarish reality. The collector, Edgar Blackthorne, was renowned for his obsession with the arcane and esoteric. One fateful evening, an enigmatic stranger wearing a tattered cloak approached him, bearing the ominous tome. The stranger's eyes gleamed with an otherworldly intensity as he muttered, intrigued by the mystery and eager to add such a rare find to his collection. Edgar paid a hefty sum for the cursed book. Little did he know that the tales within were more than mere words. They were a conduit to a realm of unfathomable horror. As Edgar delved into the Phantasmal Pages, he was ensnared by the first story, a haunting narrative of a spectral figure that emerged from the shadows. To his disbelief, the apparition materialized in his study, its ethereal form casting an eerie glow across the room. The boundary between fiction and reality blurred, and Edgar was thrust into a nightmarish realm where every story he read came to life. The second tale unfolded as a ghastly creature with tentacles that slithered from the pages of the book, tormenting Edgar's dreams. He awoke to find his room adorned with writhing shadows, the creature's malevolent presence lingering in the air. Fear gnawed at his sanity as he realized the gravity of the cursed tome's power. Desperation drove Edgar to seek answers from the mysterious stranger who had sold him the accursed book. The stranger's laughter echoed through the empty streets as he cryptically spoke of a curse that bound his stories to the reader's fate. Edgar was trapped in a labyrinth of horror, with each turned page birthing nightmares that pursued him relentlessly. The collector faced Lovecraftian horrors, twisted realities, and malevolent entities as he struggled to navigate the phantasmal landscape that unfolded before him. As he turned the final page, he discovered the truth. The Phantasmal Pages were a reflection of his own fears, and only by confronting them could he break the curse. In a climactic battle of wills, Edgar confronted the darkest recesses of his soul. The air crackled with eldritch energy as he faced manifestations of his deepest fears. With courage forged in the crucible of terror, he emerged victorious, shattering the curse that bound the tales to reality. The cursed tome lay closed, its malevolent power severed. Edgar Blackthorne, forever changed by his harrowing journey, sealed the book within an arcane vault, ensuring it would never again plague the world with its unholy terrors. The Phantasmal Pages became a whispered legend, a cautionary tale among rare book collectors, forever etched in the annals of horror as a testament to the thin veil that separates fiction from reality. Years passed, and Edgar Blackthorne thought the nightmare had finally subsided. However, the insidious nature of the Phantasmal Pages lingered in the recesses of his mind. Night after night, he was tormented by visions of shadowy figures and grotesque creatures that seemed to claw at the edges of his reality. The once celebrated collector became a recluse, haunted by the memories of the cursed tome. His once opulent mansion transformed into a labyrinthine maze of darkened corridors and hidden passages, each corner echoing with the whispers of his own fears. The townsfolk spoke in hushed tones of the eccentric man who had fallen victim to the malevolent power of the accursed book. One stormy night, as the wind howled and rain beat against the ancient windows, a knock resounded through the mansion. Startled, Edgar cautiously opened the door, revealing a disheveled traveler seeking refuge from the tempest. The stranger's eyes bore an uncanny resemblance to those of the enigmatic figure who had sold him the Phantasmal Pages. As the stranger crossed the threshold, Edgar's heart raced with a familiar unease. The air grew thick with tension, and the shadows seemed to dance with a sinister glee. The traveller's lips curled into a sardonic smile as he revealed a familiar leather-bound book, a replica of the Phantasmal Pages. "This tale has no end, Edgar Blackthorne," the stranger intoned cryptically. "The curse transcends time and space. You cannot escape what lies within." Edgar, now consumed by a mixture of dread and determination, knew he had to confront the horror once again. As the traveler vanished into the storm, leaving only a chilling laughter in his wake, Edgar hesitantly opened the replica of the cursed book. The stories unfolded with a malevolent grace, each page drawing him deeper into the abyss. Yet this time Edgar was not alone. The spectral figures and eldritch entities he encountered were fragments of his own psyche, and with each confrontation, he wrestled with the darkness within himself. The labyrinthine mansion became a battleground between reality and nightmare. Every room, every corridor bore witness to the struggle as Edgar faced manifestations of guilt, regret, and the haunting specters of his past. The line between fiction and reality blurred once more, but this time Edgar wielded the power to shape the narrative. In a final, cataclysmic confrontation, Edgar stood face to face with the embodiment of his deepest fears, the traveler who had sold him the Phantasmal Pages. The air crackled with an otherworldly energy as the two adversaries clashed in a battle that transcended the physical and delved into the metaphysical. With a surge of determination, Edgar shattered the replica of the cursed book. The traveler's malevolent laughter echoed one last time before fading into the storm. The mansion, once a prison of horrors, returned to an eerie silence. Edgar Blackthorne, now weathered and changed, emerged from the ordeal with a newfound understanding. The Phantasmal Pages, whether real or imagined, were a reflection of the human soul's capacity for darkness. As he rebuilt his life, Edgar chose to share his cautionary tale, hoping that others would heed the warning and resist the allure of forbidden knowledge that blurred the lines between fiction and horror. The legend of the Phantasmal Pages continued to weave its tendrils through the tapestry of the supernatural, a story whispered in the shadows to those who dared to seek the unknown. The cursed tome may have been sealed, but its echoes persisted, a reminder that the boundary between reality and nightmare was fragile, and the consequences of crossing it were eternal. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed this story. Please don't forget to like, and even better, like and subscribe. Thank you very much, and I hope you have had or have a great day.